It was once remarked by a wise man that enjoyment is a strong value, which means that it is worth spending money to achieve what you truly love. Indeed, he was correct. We could spend all day analyzing the watch's features to price ratio, but in the end, it will be the luck to price ratio that determines which watch we purchase. Almost everyone thinks that investing in a luxury men's watch is a good idea, not only from a fashion point of view, but also from a financial point of view as well. However, prior to going out and purchasing one, there are certain things that you need to think about and take into consideration. In fact, that is a topic that we are going to focus on today. Welcome to Lux Live, and when it comes to luxury and lifestyle, we've got you covered. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Now let's begin. The watch movements need to be considered. When you first start learning about watches and clocks, one of the terms that you will hear a lot is movement. This is a reference to the inner mechanisms of a watch, as well as the movement of the hands on the face of the watch. The movement of a watch is referred to as the heart of the timepiece because it is responsible for the operation and accuracy of the clock. Quartz, automatic, and mechanical are the three unique types of watch movements that may be found on the market today. Make sure to check the timepiece's complications. Many wristwatches also have complications, which are the small extra special features timepieces have. They usually show the date or even the phases of the moon. Alarms, power reserve indicators, and repeaters are other things that can make a watch complex. On the other hand, the chronograph is a distinct and autonomous time system that acts as a stopwatch. Most chronographs have three small dials, also called subregisters, inside the main dial. You need to be aware of the watch's style dossiers. There are a lot of functional men's wristwatches out there to choose from. There are rubber sport watches that you can wear while running a 5K, and even tactical digital watches with a lot of cool features. But most of the time, we choose watches we'd wear to dress up an outfit. Functional watches do indeed have a place in a man's life, but they don't look great with a suit or at the office. Dress, field, diver, aviator, and racing are the five main types of stylish men's wristwatches. You need to pick the perfect watch for your hand size. When purchasing a watch, it is essential to take into consideration how the watch will fit in relation to both your hand and wrist. If it is too big for your wrist, it will protrude and look flashy. If it is too little, you will look like you are wearing a watch intended for a woman. If the circumference of your wrist is between 6 and 7 inches, you should select a watch with a case diameter that ranges from 38 to 42 millimeters. On the other hand, you can choose a case with a width between 44 and 46 millimeters if the circumference of your wrist is greater than 7 inches. Whenever you go shopping for a watch, it is in your best interest to try in a variety of models so you can get a sense of which one flatters your hand and wrist the most. Now that you have checked all the things you need to consider before buying, you're finally ready to buy a luxury timepiece. However, you suddenly stop and a thought crosses your mind. Are expensive watches even worth buying? Now that's a complex topic to answer because it depends on the type of luxury watches we're discussing. One complaint leveled about mass-market luxury timepieces is that their high price is solely due to good marketing. Brands like Rolex and Tag Heuer can charge thousands for a watch not because of scarcity, but because they've created a public perception that their watches are rare and worth thousands of dollars through decades of advertising. Even though branding is part of the reason why mass-produced luxury watches are so expensive, the watch itself has qualities that make it super costly. First of all, these high-end watches are often made of gold and silver, which are both very nice metals. They also cover the watch face with a high-quality glass or even sapphire. Also, the design and technology that went into a mass-produced luxury watch are light years ahead of what goes into a watch that costs $200 and can be purchased at a department store. To put it another way, their build functionality and longevity are all much above average. You are not only paying for the mystery, story, and social status that come with a brand name when you purchase a mass-market luxury watch, but you're also obtaining a watch that is superior to other watches in terms of its build and movement when compared to the watch in question. Some people would never even consider treating themselves to a luxury item, like a car or watch. Luxury timepieces are against their devotion to economy and modesty, and they simply cannot afford them, even if they were within their means. Instead, the majority of individuals invest in a watch of the highest quality that is also affordable and satisfies their wants and desires. There is no shortage of reasonably priced timepieces that don't sacrifice style for their affordability. But if you're really into expensive timepieces, there's nothing wrong with it, especially if you can afford one. After all, buying one can be considered an investment. Hopefully, through this video, we were able to help you assess the benefits and drawbacks of various sorts of timepiece mechanisms, and even in providing information on the many distinct styles of men's watches. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive updates in our latest videos. Also, feel free to leave us a comment. If you want to watch more videos, head on over to our channel to see more from Lux Live. See you!